I got my wisdom teeth removed a couple days ago. So, yeah. Let's see how much I'm able to speak. So today we have the Dragapult Tera raid, and this one actually is quite easy. Now I know I said that for the last one, but I mean it. This one actually is quite simple. So let's see how long it takes me to do this one. And it's right there. At least I think that's it. So before I talk about the Wisdom Teeth experience, first I'm gonna make sure I don't make the same mistake I did last time, and I'm gonna now sell a couple of these. Whoops. Wrong button. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so the build we're going to be using today is going to be Sylveon, but not my Sylveon. It's going to be this Sylveon, the one I got in the trade. Just because it was already level 100 and built, so I didn't want to make another one. So these are the movesets I got. It does need the hidden ability Pixelate. And we are indeed going to need to slap on the Shell Bell. Now, most importantly, we need an Intimidator on our side. Preferably if we have something else too, like Arboliva, which can heal us a little bit, or Belly Bolt for paralysis, anything that could paralyze, or any sort of status, that'd be nice. But most importantly, we need Intimidate. Okay, good. We have Staraptor. We got Intimidate. Good. And I am able to do this one solo. Up first, Land of Fake Tears. Was that a crit? No, it wasn't. That's worse. It's worse that wasn't a crit. When I did this, I forgot to change the Tera type to Fairy. I still had it as normal, and I was still almost able to win. Almost. Well, since we're gonna get knocked out anyways, I'm just gonna try to build up my Tera type, or build up my Tera Charge. I kinda wish I would have been knocked out there, but it's okay. And there's not even a point for me to cheer, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Just cause I won't outspeed. I'll be knocked out 100%. Unless this thing decides to use a Dragon type move right now. Nope. Ideally you don't get knocked out there, but I stink at this, so it's gonna be fine. For now, I do 3 Calm Minds. Now, I really hope I live, because it would suck. It would mad suck if I don't live this. Screw it, YOLO. Don't knock me out, 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 thank you. See how sexy that amount of damage is? But it's short-lived because nullified our stats again. I'm at full health, and for some reason I outspeed now. Oh, I can already feel the side of my face tingling a little bit. This already has been the most I've spoken in days. How many has that been? It's been 3, good enough. Would have been tragic if a critical hit landed on me. But hey, look at that. We won first try. I told you this one was easy. Keep in mind too, my Sylveon, wrong nature probably, wrong stats. Why is this thing still attacking me? It feels nice to win for a change, to get it first try. Maybe they realized the last 2, they made it a bit too difficult, so they toned it down for this one. Alright, great. Now that we won this, we can fuck around and just talk about some other stuff. So, a couple things happened since I was bedridden and recovering. Let's see, yesterday night was the final full moon of the year. And because of that, Dawn M. Bennett's YouTube channel released a music video. It was a cover for Full Moon, Full Life sung by the Persona 3 Reload cast. I gotta say, I've been non-stop listening to that for the past day, because it actually sounds good. I say actually as if it wasn't going to, but it really does sound good. Especially hearing all of the voice actors pitch in. Oh yeah, also today, December 5th, the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie comes out. I wanted to go watch it, but my teeth being yanked out kind of ruined those plans. And it would have ruined the plans for me to be here and do this as well, had I not been able to recover enough to at least sit here and speak. Well, we're gonna do a couple more So I need to make some space. So yeah, the entire voice cast for Persona 3 Reload came together and did a cover for Full Moon, Full Life. As much as I like the way... I liked, you know... Well, this actually doesn't... Oops, not that. As much as I like, you know, AI songs, and what I mean by that is, like, hearing people sing songs you never would actually hear them sing, like hearing the president sing songs, or hear... Is that the same spot? Did things even change? Yeah, they did. But yeah, as much as I like hearing meme AI songs like Presidents singing songs, or Queso, or Jacksepticeye, hearing Plankton sing Bad Romance, as much as I like that, you know, it won't ever beat real singers. Wow, this thing just spawned in the exact same spot. Because when you listen to this song, you can actually hear the soul, the passion behind it. That can never be replicated with AI. Well, actually, I'm sure in a couple years it probably could be. But yeah, give it a listen. I'll link it down below. And you know what else I'm going to link down below that came out today? So today, Markiplier released the final trailer for his Iron Lung movie. I'm intrigued. I'm very interested. I'll go watch it if it comes out in theaters near me. I'm very curious, since the premise for Iron Lung is it's in one setting. So I wonder just how much of the movie is just gonna be in that one setting. We already see in the trailer, and we already knew by concept that there'd be a lot of fake blood. So I'm very curious how Markiplier is going to pull it off and make a full film out of it. I want to watch it. I do. And that's why we have 2 fairy moves. Because of Cursed Body. Man, I imagine it was so fun making that Iron Lung movie. I imagine making movies is super fun. Even the tedious parts like late night shoots, early morning shoots, rehearsals, costume fitting, board meetings, all of it. I imagine all of it would still be a level of fun. Damn, I wish I could make movies. Whether in front of or behind the camera, I wish I could make movies. And you know what? Speaking of movies, why is Dragapult facing the wrong way? What the hell? Speaking of movies, so... late last night to early... What the hell was that flash? Late last night to early this morning, news broke out that Netflix has won the bidding war to purchase WB, Warner Brothers Studios. And now they're going into, like, negotiations on finalizing the deal. And I see a lot of people panic about what this could mean. Because we all know that Netflix is notorious for not really liking theatrical releases. And the ones that they do put out in theaters, they don't leave them in theaters for very long. So now the concern is, well, is Netflix gonna make all of WB's properties straight to streaming? Because that would royally suck for the theater industry. Aw, shit. Even though we had an Intimidator on our team, yeah, I don't think we're winning this. So Netflix did indeed state that they're going to keep everything separate and basically run the way they are now. So they're gonna keep Netflix and WB separate and running on their own. And they even stated that they're going to stick with theatrical releases. They're going to keep Netflix and HBO Max separate. And hearing this, I've heard people online call bullshit. And then I also heard people online say, well, if that's the case, then what was the point of the purchase? If Netflix isn't going to fuse everything into their own streaming service, they're going to keep both studios running separately, they're gonna keep both streaming services running separately, then what the hell was the point of the purchase? You know, IPs, money. I think the bid for the sale was like, what, more than $80 billion? Which is an insane amount of money. But yeah, a lot of people are concerned. If Netflix puts everything on streaming, then that will heavily impact the theater industry. Whoops, I didn't mean to challenge as a group. You know what, maybe I should, just for fun. But first, let's see if we can win at least one more time. I didn't make room for the dragon Tera shards after all. Oh, I feel the side of my face tingling. I feel like I should shut up soon. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And Netflix's track record with Zack Snyder doesn't really pose the biggest amount of chance that Netflix will restore the Snyderverse, because Netflix already canceled 2 of Zack Snyder's projects, or continuities. They already canceled the Rebel Moon franchise, as well as the Dawn of the Dead franchise. So, them continuing to work with Snyder, I don't know, maybe there's more demand for Justice League and his DC. For now, it's a wait and see. You know, I really can't help but feel bad for James Gunn. If he is indeed going to be kicked out, basically, with this merger, in favor of bringing back Zack Snyder. Look, I want Zack Snyder to finish his work. I do. But I also want James Gunn's vision to play out as well. Especially since he just started. It would honestly be a shame if he were to be kicked out before his vision would be fully played out. Well, there's no Intimidator, but there is a Belly Bolt, so let's just give it a shot. You know what? Never mind. Anyway, so how was my wisdom teeth removal experience? Well, it super sucked. Originally, we had it planned for January 6th. They asked me, well, they told me that December is a little more packed. That the next real available spot would be January 6th. They asked me if that was okay, and I told them I'm not sure, because I have classes starting in January, albeit online, but I don't have my timetable yet, so I'm not sure. For now, we can book it, and whenever I do get my timetable, I'll let you guys know. And then I was told, okay, so if by chance anyone cancels, we'll let you know. And then later that same day, I got a call asking me, hey, we got a spot tomorrow, do you want it? So it was a very last minute decision, like, you know what, fine. The sooner I get it done, the sooner I get it over with. So the following day, which at this point was 3 days ago, 3 days ago, I got my wisdom teeth removed, and the shittiest part was, I was under the impression that I would be put to sleep for this procedure, because I sure as hell did not want to be awake. I even fasted, too. No food, no water, and my procedure was at noon. So no breakfast, no water, too. I fasted with the thought in mind that I would be put to sleep for this procedure, because I sure as hell did not want to be awake. I showed up, and I was told that no, you're just going to be put onto anesthetic. You're not going to be put onto, you know, you're not going to be put to sleep. And of course, that's not what I wanted. And then they told me, if you want that, we'll have to reschedule. And as much as I didn't like that, as much as I didn't want to do it, I'm just like, ah, fine. I'm already here, and I gotta get it done. So, fine. I'm not happy about it, but fine, let's get it done. And so, they injected me in several places inside of my mouth with anesthetic, and it hurt like a bitch. See, that's why I wanted to be asleep. So they injected the side of my face, like the inside of my cheek, like 2 to 3 times per side. And then they injected the roof of my mouth for some reason, and that really hurt. And I suppose they need to give some time for the anesthetic to set in, because I was just sitting there in the room for half an hour. I just sat there for half an hour waiting, like when the hell is it gonna happen? And I was I was feeling like one side of my face was more numb than the other. So when the doctor actually came in, I told him, hey, I feel like one side is more numb than the other. So he injected me with a little bit more. And then the extractions happened. I'll be damned if I felt anything, because I wanted to be asleep for this. I'll be damned if I wasn't numbed enough and actually do feel something. But thankfully, though, I didn't really feel all that much, thank God. In all honesty, it was indeed a quick procedure, but I still would have wished I was asleep, even though they told me the top 2 teeth are much easier than the bottom 2, so this will be real quick and easy. You don't need to fall asleep. I'm just like, god damn it. Fine, let's get it done with. Well, I don't think I'll survive this, so I'm gonna do a heal-up cheer to see if that'll save me. What the hell was that one frame there? Even the sound cut off, too. Oh, come on. Well, that was a crit, so let's see if I either outspeed or I live. Okay, I lived. What? What happened? Oh, maybe... Oh, because I wasn't terastallized. Oh, right. Please don't land a crit on me again. Well, that didn't heal me up as much. Well, I don't know. Miracles have happened before. Okay, so after the procedure, I came back home, and I was given extra gauze to just try to stop the bleeding. The bleeding continued for like 2 hours. Wow, shit. Oh, it was really not pleasant too. Having to roll up gauze to stick into my mouth to bite down on until the bleeding stopped. The gauze would get soaked up by my spit and blood, so I would have to replace it regularly. Man, I was even told to replace it every hour. Like, every hour? My mouth will get filled with liquids in 10 minutes. The hell you mean every hour? Well, eventually the bleeding stopped, and I was given antibiotics. I got to take 3 a day, and painkillers. Man, the first day, immediately right after, the pain was horrendous. I took 4 painkillers that day, which doesn't sound like a lot, or it may sound like a lot, depending on you. But after that initial day, I didn't need to take the painkillers anymore. Man, not getting hooked on drugs is easy. 4 painkillers in a day, and I ain't have no cravings for it. I mean, I'll be honest, the next day, I did have a bad headache near the end, and I considered taking a painkiller before I went to bed, but I didn't. So the pain has become more manageable, obviously, as time went on. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, I don't have an intimidator. So I'm still eating soft food. I am so sick of kanji now. Instead of just eating plain kanji, I have been adding a little teaspoon of fish sauce for a little bit of salty flavor. And we've also been mixing it with some canned meat so it's nice and soft. Soft enough for me to be able to eat. And every now and then when I want to eat something with a little bit of flavor, I'll do the Gordon Ramsay scrambled eggs, you know, where it's gloopy and very soft, 30 seconds on heat, 30 seconds off heat. Keep on mixing it. I don't know, something about it's not advised to eat eggs while you're recovering from like dental stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine right now. This is not how I thought the year would end for me. But whatever, it's done. The teeth are out, and at least for a very long time, I'm not gonna have to worry about dental procedures anymore. Like, actual procedures, and I don't mean just like going to the dentist, getting a cleaning, or getting some teeth touched up. I mean a serious procedure. The next serious procedure I'll need to do, but not for a very long time, would be to extract my current remaining baby teeth and replace them with fake adult teeth. But there's no need for that anytime soon. Maybe for like the next decade, there's no need for it. Man, this was some bullshit. I knew 6 years ago, when I got 2 wisdom teeth removed, that one day I would need to get the other 2 removed, and I would be back in the exact same spot. And look at that! Exactly the case. The time has come, well, has come and gone, for me to be in the exact same position again and get the other 2 removed. I'm gonna do Moonblast just because stab regardless of pixelate, and it does a little bit more damage. Why haven't I been doing that from the start? know, my mom was also gaslighting me to make me believe that removing my wisdom teeth were a mistake. Because she was saying like, oh, look at the roots of your teeth. They're so healthy. There was almost nothing wrong with them to remove them. Because one day when you grow older, these could have been teeth that were perfectly fine that you didn't need to remove. One day when you're older, when you're a senior citizen and, you start losing teeth. My mom was gaslighting me into thinking it was a mistake to remove them. But, the dentist said that one of them, there's a giant chunk missing, and the other already... Well, the first one, there's a chunk missing, and a cavity is forming, and the other one, a cavity is already starting to form, so may as well remove them both. So yeah, I was being gaslit into thinking it was a bad idea to remove them. And you know what? No wonder that cavities were forming on them. No wonder one of them already was deteriorating to the point chunks were coming off. Because food gets stuck behind them all the time. A lot of times to the point I didn't even realize, and I would go to bed with something stuck behind there. So bacteria would grow overnight, and then, and then let that happen for years. Yeah, it's no wonder those teeth were in such bad condition. On the surface, not the roots. Yeah, but now I'm still recovering. Still not able to eat solid food or fully open my mouth. My friends, they want to come over and hang out tomorrow night. They want to watch the third Knives Out movie. Is this still disabled? No, it's not. You want to know what I realized with Legend ZA's release? In the Pokemon world, you no longer need to go to the professor to get your starter and your Pokedex to start your journey. I mean, you still could. Or you could just have a random trainer on the street give you your starter and just download the Pokedex app. So in the Pokemon world, there's almost no need for the professor to be handing out starters anymore. I mean, there's still trainers who will do that old school process. But, handing out the Pokedex, not really anymore. The professors usually do that. I mean, I know in this game, Scarlet and Violet, it was Nimona and the principal, but, close enough, right? Nemona's the champion, so champion doing the process, close enough. Don't knock me out, don't knock me out, don't knock me out. You knocked me out. Let's go online and see, just for the fun of it. It's okay if we don't win again. We already won the first time. You know, now that my wisdom teeth are out, I can actually drink cold water again. With my 2 wisdom teeth, they were super sensitive to cold, so I wasn't able to drink cold water. But now I can. I can actually have cold water reach the back of my mouth without sharp stinging pain of it touching the wisdom teeth. I don't know why I thought for a second that Azumarill was a Magnemite. Corner of my eye, I thought that was a Magnemite. Ah yes, a Magearna. A Pokemon rumored to be getting a new Mega. We shall see when the DLC releases in literally 5 days. Another reason I wanted to hop on here and make sure I get this done is just because if I waited for the second round of Dragapult to come out before I did this, well, nobody would be doing it. So if I did need the assistance of other trainers online, I would be screwed. Because everyone would have been done with it already, and everyone would just be playing the ZA DLC. So that's why I want to make sure I always get on here first, get on here early, just get it done, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because everyone's gonna get it all done first and move on. Look at that Silver Banshee haircut, by the way. Looks awesome. Remember what happened with Chestnut? I got that done right away, but the suckers online who were busy playing Tears of the Kingdom, they had to wait like 2 months. What the hell? That's a strategy, I suppose. Why? Why? Well, at least Soul Heart activated. Yeah, I'll just do Calm On. Never mind. See, even if we had a full team of Sylveons, we wouldn't have anyone with Intimidate, so I'm not sure if that would actually work. Man, not being able to eat solid food again really makes you crave solid food. I could down 5 burgers. I'm not kidding. Man, Shelby Shawarma, literally the day I got my teeth removed, they announced that they have this new item, crispy shawarmas. God damn it. I have no idea what happened there. Oh yeah, so every time I finish eating, I have to rinse my mouth with salt water. And instead of brushing my teeth, even though I could simply just brush the bottom teeth, not the top, instead of brushing my teeth, I use mouthwash. Let's see if we can waste some time, because why not? By some miracle, who knows, maybe I'll outspeed, instead of me being the reason we lost. Nope, I'm the reason we lost. I should have just done a heal up cheer. Or I should have just done nothing. No intimidate user? No bueno. While I've been bedridden the past couple days, I did miraculously get a shiny in Pokemon Go. I got a shiny Palmy. So yeah, no Pokemon Go for me for the past couple of days. Thankfully, me just walking around the house all day is enough for me to be able to hatch the 1 kilometer daily egg in Pokemon Go. That Ursaluna taunts me everywhere I go. Wow, no Intimidate. That's not excellent. Well, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how well Skill Swap will go. Can I do another fake tears? Nope. Nuh-uh. See how important Intimidate is? It's okay, we won. That's okay. That's all that matters. Do you guys think we're gonna get Hisuian Gudra? I don't think we will, but I hope so. I keep coming back to we got the Hisuian starters, but I don't know. I don't know about Hisuian Gudra. I hope we do. Wow, I actually saw the health bar go down in real time. The numbers slowly go down. Just because I'm not terrestrialized yet, I will do more. You know what else I heard online that I never actually thought about? We don't have a Pokemon, or at least not a specific one, that represents Mega Evolution. We have Necrozma, the poster child for Z Crystals. We have Terrapagos, the poster child for terrestrialization. Like, who's the poster child for Mega Evolution? Mega Rayquaza? A Gen 3 Pokemon? But now it seems like it's gonna be Mega Zygarde, which should have been the case the whole time. Oh, come on, let me terrestrialize before this thing nullifies my shit again. Oh, come on. Oh, guess not. Oh, back to the acrobatics, I see. I don't know why Dragapult was using Flamethrower earlier. You know, I feel like I should contribute by doing fake tears. Oh my god. I'll stall by doing these. That fake tears didn't do anything. Damn, if only you could have gone back to using flamethrower. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can... I don't know, because for some reason it seems like if you do an online run, it locks the NPCs, so you're not able to re-roll them. Let's see if I can get one where we are able to win before I call it for today. Well, thankfully it's pretty close to a quick travel point. God damn it, wrong button. My game froze. And knowing this game, it almost crashed. Well, let's see. You know, call me crazy. Wasn't Cursed Body only for physical moves? Or am I just misremembering what it was the whole time? Okay, at least now, once I get my 3 Calm Minds in, I can Terastallize. Ooh, that's nice. Here, I'll do an attack cheer with my last dying breath. And that did hurt just now. You know, I wonder if burn or poison on these things actually drain any HP. Should I? Yes. If a crit gets landed on me, then that was a mistake. Terastallizing. Is this the last pseudo-legendary we have? If we don't get Hisui and Gudra? Because if it is, then this might be the last one we do. Because who knows? We don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to do any more. Don't knock me out, don't knock me out, don't knock me out, don't knock me out, don't knock me out. Fuck! Well, this run is doomed. If things play out the same this time, then I won't terrestrialize right away. An early poison, that's nice. Oh, never mind, the poison's gone. Nice. Well, once again, with my dying breath. Again, with that one single frame that flashes before us. Well, better to land a crit now than when I am building up my calm mines. I love being kept in suspense of how much damage I've taken. Oh, very little. Oh boy, that was a crit. I was about to do a 4th Calm Mind too, since I had the HP, but never mind. Did that disable? Nope. I don't get how your speed rose, and yet I still outspeed you. And didn't even seem like you did anything there. Okay, I don't think I'll survive a 3rd Calm Mind, so I just got to attack. You can see the tiniest hint of red in that HP bar. Alright, so we had a success, failure, success sandwich as our streak today. I'll take it. I only got 60 shards there, but it's okay. Alright. I'll call it for tonight. Let me see, is that it for the pseudo-legendaries? We already got Dragonite long ago. Gen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, wait, you're 7. 8, 9. Yeah, that is. Dragapult was the last one. So, if we don't get Hisuian Gudra, then that's it. We don't know what's gonna come next, if anything at all. So I'm hoping for a Hisuian Gudra, but if not, then that might be the final 7-star Tera rate that there is. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time, if there is another one. If not, then I guess that'll do it for Pokemon Scarlet. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.